Welcome to Bob's Garage. If this is your first time here, my name is Bob, and I post videos full of motorcycle related content and other fun stuff right here from Charlotte, North Carolina. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss on each week's new video. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I did mention in the comments that I've had some viewers ask some questions about my motorcycle, my wife's motorcycle, what it is we ride, if we've done any modifications, stuff like that. I talk about the different rides that we take, and they're like, hey, what are you guys riding? And while I have covered this briefly in some other videos, I would like to take just a short amount of time here, just a quick video just to show you my motorcycle, my wife's motorcycle, and what basic modifications we've made. So we're going to start with my motorcycle, which is the 2020 Heritage Classic. It's the 114 FLHCS. S used to stand for Screaming Eagle. That was always the Screaming Eagle when they came out with the blacked out package and stuff like that with the bigger motor. So this one does have the 114 or as opposed to the 107, which comes in the basic Heritage. What I like about the 114 is I get plenty of power. It comes with a high flow air cleaner. I match that up with a pair of Vance and Hines slip-on mufflers, so I've got great performance, and that's enough for me. I'm not going to be doing a cam job or a stage 3 or 4 or any of that. It's just not my style to go that. I don't need all that. So this is plenty of power for me. As you can see, I added the Get Back whip, which again, not a huge fan, but you know what? Look at this. The color, it almost matches exactly. So when I saw this, I'm like, yeah, it's 20 bucks. I got to get it. So I put that on. It's kind of neat. I like it. And other than that, we did add an engine guard. The engine guard just for protection for the bike. You never know if you're going to step down into some gravel or something like that and the bike is going to tip. I just wanted some protection, and I had it on my past Road Kings and loved it. So I got one for my bike. I also got one for my wife's Softail Slim, which you'll see shortly. Other modifications that I have made. Well, I've added a phone charger. Ooh, whoopee-doo. Actually, it's just a phone holder. I use the USB port to charge it up. I did add this really cool sissy bar, which, you know, I do like the tall sissy bar. I've got the custom logo on there, which I got to tell you, I've never seen a sissy bar like this one, and I don't think I will. It's pretty much a one of a kind, which I think is cool. Other than that, there has not been a lot done to this motorcycle. In the future, I'm planning on doing a few things. I would like to replace these bars. And let me just show you why. Let me get to the front of the bike, come around here. If you take a look, the Heritage has these big, beefy forks, which I think are awesome. I love that, okay? It's kind of like the Fat Boy front end. I love it. But you come up here, and there's these little skinny handlebars, 1-inch diameter, like you'd get on your Schwinn. Not real happy with these bars. So what I'm going to do is I'd like to add some 12-inch, 1.5-inch diameter ape hangers. I'm going to go with the 12-inch because the stock wiring will work with 12-inch. If I go to 14 or higher, I would have to get new wiring, and then you're getting into, I just don't want to get into all that. I think using the stock cables, 12-inch will be plenty enough. I mean, on my Dyna that I had, I did have 16s on that. I had 20s on one of my Road Kings. I love the look, but to have to pay for all that wiring and all that stuff, that just really bumps the labor pricing up, and I'd just like to stick with what, you know, the stock wiring. So as you can see, it's pretty stock. I've not done a lot to it. However, what's cool is I can go out to any bike night, or I was out at Myrtle Beach. I never saw another one exactly like it. They only made this color 1 year. And this is the first bike that I've ever owned that's not black. My motto has always been, if it's not black, take it back. But I got this color and I absolutely love it. It's unique. I've never seen, I've never pulled up next to another one. I see a ton of black ones, but I haven't seen this color very often, once in a while. So I'm really happy with the color. It's unique and it looks great with the black and a little bit of chrome here and there. I just think it's a great color combination. I'm very, very happy with it. However, I will admit that if Speedway had a black one in, I would have bought the black one. But anyway, I'm happy with this. So yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Sounds great. Runs amazing. Handling, power to weight ratio, it's amazing. That 114 motor is fantastic. The stock motor in that is the 107. And that brings me over to my wife's Softail Slim. She has a 2020 Slim. And again, the stock motor in this is a 107. But what we did was, with hers, we did a complete stage 1 upgrade. That would include the Screaming Eagle high flow air cleaner, paired with the Vance & Hines slip-on mufflers and a Screaming Eagle engine tuner. So it's a full stage 1. And I got to tell you, and this light little bike, that's a ton of power for this thing. It screams. It's so much fun to ride. That low center of gravity, it handles well. Just a great bike. Now, the bike that she had before this was a 2017 Softail Slim S, which, if you're familiar with the older Slims, the S models, you know that it came with the Screaming Eagle 110, and everything was blacked out. She really liked that blacked out look. So what I did was, when we purchased this, I went to the parts department and I ordered up these black mirrors and the black levers, just to give it the black look. We have the Get a Grip grips in black. I have the Get a Grip as well, but mine are chrome. I ordered the black heat shields and paired that up with the black Vance & Hines exhaust to black out this portion of the bike. Again, she has the black engine guard. And then coming around to this side, you'll see that I did add the black primary cover and black derby cover, just to give it that blacked out look that she was used to. She loved it. We did add the swing arm bag, which gives her a little bit of cargo capacity. Not a ton, but enough she can throw a sweatshirt or something in there. And she also has the windshield we added. It's a Memphis Shades quick detach with a little windshield bag. And the windshield, protects her on the highways. We do some highway riding, and boy, I tell you, we went up to the Blue Ridge last week, as you saw last week's video, and I was covered in bugs, and she wasn't. Her windshield was, but man, I tell you what, it did a great job. So I don't put mine on very often, but I do have the windshield. She also added these axle covers, which I think look great, the black axle covers. If you look over here at mine, you'll see that I have not added those yet, and it's something I'm thinking about adding. But over here, yeah, those look great. Absolutely beautiful, all blacked out, chrome here and there. We are going to get the LED lighting for her bike, front and rear, and I do want to do the same thing to mine. I want to get the LED turn signals. I do have the passing lamps and headlamp that are LED, which are amazingly bright at night. I love them. But we're going to do that with hers. We're going to get these the LED inserts. They're on back order right now, but we're going to get those. So that's what we're riding. We're extremely happy with these bikes. The power to weight ratio on both of them is fantastic, and so that's pretty much what we have here in the garage. So leave a comment down below and tell me what you're riding. Let me know what you think of these. Let me know if you think there's some things that I could be doing to maybe make them a little bit better. I don't know. Again, we're not into the performance end of things, but we just want a unique looking motorcycle that we like, that's got some black cosmetic stuff to it. And again, we're real happy with these. So I just wanted to let you guys see what it is we ride each week when we go out riding. And we ride quite a bit. I've had mine just about a year. Actually, it was a year on the 29th of May, so I've just over a year now. I got about 11,000 miles on it. I'd ride more if I could, but we do have to work after all. So that's it. And before I go, I just want to give a shout out over to my buddies at Speedway Harley Davidson. If you are local, if you live in the Charlotte, Huntersville, Concord area, go over to Speedway, check it out. They have a new motor clothes manager named Keely. She's awesome, and she's really beefed up their inventory on t-shirts and hats, and I mean, a lot of really great stuff that she's added that they just haven't had in the past, and she's really doing a great job beefing up their inventory. I got this awesome hat over there, which I do love camo. They have this in tons of different styles and color combinations, t-shirts, you name it, they've got a ton. And if you're in the market for a motorcycle, their inventory grows. It seems like they're always getting trucks in. And if you want a CVO, I mean, they're like the CVO capital of the world. I've never seen a place with more CVO models in stock. It's great. So a lot of good used vehicles. They got a beautiful used Fat Boy over there that's really nice. A lot of good used bikes. So if you're local, head to Concord. It's on Weddington over by the racetrack. You can't miss the place. Big, huge sign out front, obviously. So stop in, tell them Bob Rose sent you from Bob's Garage, and you won't be sorry. They'll treat you like family right from the get-go. I mean, we didn't even own a Harley when we first started going there. I had a Yamaha, and they still treated us like family. I mean, the people there are awesome. So if you get a chance, go check them out. And that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching. Please be sure to give a big thumbs up and comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And that's going to be it. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I'll see you next week.